Hello again. Well, just read an interesting article on the Blaze. I will attach the link. You're not going to have to do a search for it. And it starts off by saying that the Border Patrol agent Hector Garcia on Thursday accused the Obama administration of aiding and abetting in facilitating the smuggling of illegal aliens across the border. Well, I think it's much more than that. In an interview with CNN, Garzi said the current influx of illegal immigrants is organized and orchestrated by the drug cartels. Additionally, he said the federal government is giving illegal immigrants a free pass. He said the feds are using the equivalent of the honor system and asking illegal immigrants to later report to an immigration hearing, even though the majority of them will never do so. You know, this administration is really big on the honor system. The honor system is what they've used to put together this farce called Obamacare. The honor system is also how the administration pays the carriers, the providers. What Obama came out and said to the insurance providers is, go ahead, send us a bill based on your best guesstimate. We'll settle up later. He's big on the honor system. Also, the majority of people that enrolled in the various farce programs, you know, the gold, the platinum, the silver, the bronze, 99.999% of them, I believe, lied. They lie about their income in order to get the subsidies. The administration is becoming somewhat aware of that. The honor system doesn't work. And it doesn't work with Obamacare, and it certainly doesn't work with these illegal immigrants. They're not going to show up. You know, I also read an article that the administration was advertising for people to look after an influx of children. They knew this was happening. As far as the drug cartels are concerned, well, what this has done is it's totally opened up the borders for them, so they can fill the appetite of the American people for drugs. You know what I also read is that the cost to purchase drugs is dropping dramatically. You know why? Availability. That's why. The borders are wide open. The Border Patrol agents are babysitting. And while they're babysitting, the drug cartels are moving massive amounts of drugs into the country. And they're moving massive amounts of money out of the country. It's all orchestrated, folks. Everything that's happening was planned to happen the way it's happening. Obama is desperate to hold on to the White House. Obama is desperate to maintain power with the Democratic Party. And this whole thing with the immigrants is probably one of the cruelest things that he's done, next to funding ISIS, who slaughters innocent Christians. These children are all being made to suffer needlessly. Many of them, I'm sure, have been raped as they came from their various South American countries. Many of the little boys and little girls have been raped and murdered along the way. How many? We'll never know. Their parents fell into the trap that was set by, I believe, Acorn and this administration. Send your children to America. They'll be fed. They'll be clothed. They'll be housed. They'll receive medical attention. What parent wouldn't want that for their children if they can't provide it themselves in their own countries? This whole thing is one of the cruelest things Obama's ever come up with. If he in fact came up with it, it might have been Valerie Jarrett, it might have been who knows whom. But it's the cruelest thing because it's affecting such a large number of innocent children that are being made to suffer. And Obama, well, he's doing what he always does. He's glad-handing. He's having these ridiculously expensive dinners, fundraisers. That's all he's good for. Fundraising, nothing else. This needs to end, folks. And it needs to end now. And no better day than July the 4th, 2014. This needs to end.